Hello, everyone over at Cubic Roofing. My name's Steve. I'm with Ibex Digital Marketing. I had talked with Francisco a few days ago about your roofing business and your website, and I did some research on you guys and also on your competition. And I thought I'd shoot this little short video over and give you some tips and tricks on how you can increase your online presence and start beating out your competition online and increase your customer base. So I won't take up much of your time here, but just a few minutes. But a couple of things. I got your website pulled up here, and first thing I wanted to let you know is I see you got kind of a little older site here, a little over 10 years old, and there's not a lot of content in here. And Google loves to see about 1,500 to 2,000 words of written content. And this content that includes keywords and phrases that your customers are using to search for you is how you get found when people do just a random Google search for, say, roofing St. Paul. And I got a little research tool here that shows kind of your statistics, and it looks like you got about 200, a little over 250 words of content on your website. So this is something that can get really increased. The pages, your services pages, not a lot of content here. And so that's the first thing that I would do is just revamp your website and add some pages, content, and get some keywords in there. And here's a good example of a competitor that you guys have. Actually, let me do this first. This is a typical search I was talking about if you're going to do like roofing St. Paul. I know you guys are in Roseville, and Francisco talked about doing some work in like River Falls, but this is kind of your main area. And when this comes up, the first thing that you see is this business Google Map Pack area, and the top three businesses that get into there is a real powerful spot to be, because a lot of people just stop here. They'll look at a couple, click on a couple, and not go any further. And the way you get into this area here is with what's called citations. And citations basically are just an online directory that you have your name, your address, and your phone number in. And the more of those you have, the better chance you have to get into this top ranking. And the third spot here, the St. Paul Siding, again, I did the research on those guys, and they have 31 citations. And these citations are like Yelp, Better Business Bureau, different citations like that, Bing, they're all listed right here. And you can get into these pretty easily, and they're free. They just take a lot of time and a lot of work to get it done, but that's what we do. And you can see how, you're 13, 31. I would recommend just doing a bunch of directories here. Get this, to where you're at, 60, 90 or so. Beat them out, because it's not just as easy as going to 32 and you pass them. There's a few other things involved, but it's basically on citations. But it wouldn't take much to get you into this top three here. So that's a second key that I would like to talk about. And then the last area here is this organic area of Google. And the way you rank in here is with what's called backlinks. And backlinks are basically just anywhere where you find one website linking to another website via a blue hyperlinked text, which I'm sure you're familiar with. And the more backlinks that you have, authoritative backlinks out in Google, gets you ranking on here. And I know I'm kind of talking terminology here, but I'll give you an example here. So when I was back to this Twin Cities Roofing, which is they're ranking number one on the organic rankings. And if you look at, and again, here's another tool that kind of shows the statistics of their data. They have about 1,000 backlinks. Now they have two locations. They have a Minneapolis and a St. Paul location, so they're kind of getting double duty on that. But they have 185 referring domains. They got 406 keywords, and this is a real important part that I want to show you. Is these are the keywords that they have in their website, in their content, that's getting them found, and that's why they're at the top here, is because they have a bunch of keywords in their website. When you go down here, all of these keywords, pictures, how they're saved are important to keywords and how they're being found. And when I go to your same statistics, there's just no traffic at all. You don't have a Google presence at all. You have no keywords that you're being found for in your website, no traffic. And these are monthly, so they're getting 562 people a month that are clicking on their website. And just imagine the numbers there. If even 10% of those people call for an estimate, for more information, they're getting 50, 60 calls a month. If they can close half of those, another 20, 30 customers a month, that's the power of being on that first page of Google. But this is the last part I wanted to show you here too, is if you look at their keywords, this is what they're coming up and they're ranking for. So the first ones we don't really look at because that's their business name is in there. But you get into like Twin City Roofing, 350 people search for this every month, and they're getting 31 of those people coming to their website every month because they're ranked high. But like Roofing St. Paul, 100 people. And this keyword difficulty, KD, is an important number because the higher the number is, the longer it takes to rank in Google. The lower it is, if it's in single digits, and if it's below 5, it's very easy to rank quickly for those. And if you look at these, you got 350 people here. Roofing St. Paul, 100. St. Paul Roofing, 100. St. Paul Roofing MN, 100. Another 100. Right in there's almost 1,000 people a month that are searching for these terms, and they're driving. What are they driving? 100 or so, 100 people just in this small area here. And that's what we can do. We can go to your website. We can put these keywords in so you get found for them. You start ranking. You start moving up the Google ranks here onto the first page. And with citations, we can get you into this here and start getting you numbers like these. If you can, imagine how much your business would increase if you could get even half of this, get an extra 10, 15, 20 customers per month. So, but that's pretty much it. Again, I don't want to take up too much time. I appreciate you watching this video here, but this is what I do. This is what my business does. And once your content, your citations, your backlinks all come together, you start to outgrow your competitors and start ranking and getting more traffic in. So, and add more money into your pocket with revenue. So that's the main idea here for all of this. So, again, my name is Steve, and thanks so much for watching the video. I really hope this helps, and have a great day.